Hi everyone, welcome to Border Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, either are any of these blokes, that's because none of them are even on my server. This is XVM CamoNet from the North American server playing some ranked battles in the big bad Super Conqueror. You can see by the lineups on both teams, plenty of people thinking that the Tier 10 British heavy tank is the way to go when you're playing ranked battles. Of course, if you've got Tier 10s in your garage and you've been playing for as long as I have, you'll know ranked battles is back for Season 2. It's not really Season 2 though, isn't it? Because there was that beta season, or a couple of beta seasons, a couple of years ago. But anyway, Ranked Battles is back. XVM CamoNet in the Super Conqueror is running around on the brand new map Glacier. He's going into the middle of the map. You can see, I'm not sure about North Americans. This is the first time I've watched this particular replay. I'm not too sure about the North American server, but on the Asian server and the Australian server, you do tend to see a lot of tanks kicking back on the red line. Now let's see if it's the same on the North American server. So far, not too much. The T57 Heavy, you could argue, is possibly camping a little bit. The other Super Conqueror, if you look at the mini-map, looks like he's going the long track there with the TVP. But in general, most of the tanks are in the middle and looking for vision and shots on the enemy team. XVM CamoNet using the great gun depression and the strong turret of the British Tier 10 heavy tank. You'd never do something like this in the old FV, would you? Shoots and misses the Chinese heavy tank WZ215A. Looking for vision on these tanks as well as cheeky shots over these ridgelines. Not always penetrating the shots, of course, the WZ215A. Known for its pretty strong turret. XVM CamoNet being very, very patient. Just kicking back in the middle, bouncing a shot from the Object 430U. Again, doesn't manage to penetrate the cupola of the Chinese heavy tank. Playing along in the middle. It is a 15-minute game though. No need to do what Stewie does and rush forward and get blown up too early. He has taken one shot of damage from the 430U, but just maintaining this little engagement in the middle part of the map, getting a little bit of assisted damage on the Object 277, which is just in front of him. Hoping for another bounce into that Chinese tank. You can see he's switching to HE now. He's getting a little bit frustrated. I know I would be. Getting a little bit frustrated with that Chinese tank. Gets 228. That's not too bad, considering the normal gun does 400. An HE round getting 228. Better than nothing, right? Better than a bounce. Shoots him again, this time only for 155. That's all the HE has got. Of course, with a gun on the Super Conqueror, it's a pretty quick reload on the Super Conqueror, the 120mm gun. 400 alpha damage, 326 pen. That's with gold rounds, APCR rounds. 259 with standard, and of course that's why it's a tank that I enjoy. It's not too quick, so you can't get yourselves in silly positions too early as he pops one into the top of the turret of the Object 277. He's probably starting to regret the decision to go up there as XVM CamoNet gets his first kill, getting rid of the Object 430U, not the same Object 430U that was shooting him earlier, and gets another one into the 277, takes him down to a one-shot, down to 103 hit points. He's already got over 1,000 assisted damage, nearly 2,000 damage done. His team are down by a tank though, 4-5. Tanks are starting to drop off like flies, and it looks like he's going to look for a different position on these enemy tanks, a little bit closer to this cover, possibly a little bit concerned about what's happening in the northwest part of the map. If he's got the time to have a look over there, gets one into the Super Conqueror, takes him down to a one-shot. That guy knows what he's doing. He's got 3 marks on that bad boy. He doesn't anymore. He's out of the game and back to the garage. 2 kills to XVM CamoNet from Fed Up Clan in the Super Conqueror, the Tier 10 British heavy tank. But still, tanks are dropping like flies. Decides to risk it for the biscuit. Looks around there, sees the Object 140 over there, Object 140 fighting with the TVP as well as the other Super Conqueror on that that track that goes around the edge of Glacier. 6 all the score now, 2,500 damage done, nearly 1,200 assisted damage, 6-6. He's still got plenty of hit points up his sleeve, and he'll be feeling pretty good about that. Now, the thing with ranked battles, in case you haven't, in case you're new to it and you haven't been playing it, it's Tier 10 only. I think most maps are included, as XVM CamoNet picks up another kill, and of course you can go up by ranks. With each rank you get more and more rewards. Now the rewards can include premium time. The main reward is bonds. Bonds can be obviously bonds not available in the premium shop. All the other rewards are available in the premium shop, such as premium time, boosters. I think premium consumables might be up for grabs if you check out your World of Tanks website on whatever server you're playing on, whether it's North American server like XVM Camonet or the Asian Australian server like I am, or even EU and Russia. I'm sure they're doing it as well. I've seen some streamers doing that on Twitch. If you finish in the top 3, I think you get 2 chevrons. If you finish in from down to 10th in the winning team, you'll get 1, and if you finish right at the top on the losing team, you'll get 1. And I think each game gives out 14 chevrons, but it only takes away 10. So if you're a noob like me, the odds are in your favour to, even if you lose, even if your team lose and you do enough, you won't lose a chevron. If you do a hell of a lot, you'll probably gain 1. Anyway, back to this game. XVM Camonet from Fed Up Clan. On 3 kills, 2,713 hit points of damage. A little bit of hurry up and wait happening now. Not sure what's happening with these tanks there as he pops a shot into the side of the turret of the British Super Conqueror. Now you can see, good to see, it's not just my server which has people camping on red lines. That Super Conqueror I think has been there all game. To be fair, the T57 Heavy on XVM Camonet's team, he has not been further away from the green flag than 1 square either. This Super Conqueror coming back now. Looks like he doesn't want to go over there. He doesn't want to push that alone. He's down to 494 hit points, so that's probably why he's a little bit nervous about going around there. 5 enemy tanks remaining. The T110E4, the AMX 13105 and the E100 all last spotted around the tilted aircraft carrier. The Object 277s, 2 of them, both last spotted around about where XVM Camonet is now. There's one of them, and he pops him for his 4th kill. That's 4 kills, 3,500 damage. All the rest of the enemy tanks are there. That's why the Super Conqueror is coming back. Gets a little bit more assisted damage as someone pops a shot into the 277. 277 charging XVM Camonet now. Looks like he might be possibly giving up. Now XVM Camonet down to standard ammunition. He gets the kill for his 5th kill. 4,000 damage done, or just under 4,000 damage done. 1612 assisted damage is certainly in line for the top 10. Now he'll be thinking at the moment, even if we lose this one, he'll probably get a chevron with 5 kills. Clearly on the top of the scoreboard. This T57 Heavy, we'll check him out at the end of the game when we look at the result. He hasn't done. He's done a bit of damage, but you'll see how he goes when we get to the end. T110E4 and the E100 both get spotted. The E100 kills the T57 Heavy. XVM Camonet going up to, looks like he's trying to get rid of the AMX 13105 first, hoping that he'll be able to just pound some pain into the light tank. The light tank just killed the WZ11158. There's 1 shot, that's all it needs. And who needs premium ammunition when you're shooting at AMX 13105s? That's his 6th kill. If this was a normal battle, that'll be a Top Gun. Top Guns don't happen on ranked battles, that's for sure. The Super Conqueror looks like he's getting farmed there by the E100. That didn't look like a massive round though that E100 just put into. He got killed, and that's the advice that XV or somebody in the chat was saying. Maybe you should have. Maybe you really should have capped, man. That was the advice he was given. Down to standard rounds only. No premium ammunition left. 14 standard rounds remaining in the Super Conqueror. Still got 1,450 hit points up his sleeve. Don't go down there. Nearly fell off the edge. And that's, I think, what one of his teammates was saying. Don't go down there, dude. You don't want to die. You'll fall off. We've all done it, haven't we? We've all done it. Maybe not. If not on this map, on plenty of other maps, we've certainly been in that position. Gets spotted, but he also spots the T110E4. T110E4 looking up his way. XVM Camonet from Fed Up Clan. Looks like he's possibly not quite sure what to do. He could go down there and cop a shot from the T110E4 on 428 hit points. You'd have to shoot him twice to kill him though. So he really wants to get 1 free shot into him before he goes for it. Backing up. Hoping that he'll be able to land a shot before the T124 does. T124 I think does about 750 alpha damage, so you can certainly afford to take a shot from the American turrets and tank destroyer. But I reckon that E100 might be coming his way. Doesn't scratch him. Still looking at the cupola. Lucky he's got a long reload. There you go. 357. Bit of a low roll. There. He would have loved a high roll. So maybe 1 shot. He needs to shoot him just 1 more time to kill him. Probably a little bit concerned about the E100. Looking towards. He's getting plenty of advice Pops one into the E100, takes him down to 185 hit points. The E100 pulling back, and XVM CamoNet in a pretty good position here. Going forward, 13-14 to score. He's on 6 kills. He's going to need 8 kills if he's going to carry this one. Less than 5 minutes remaining on the clock. Only 2 shots remaining to try and carry this one. 2 shots to kill the E100 and E100 and the T124 cops 656 damage from the E100. He knows he's going to beat him on the reload, and the E100 very kindly offers his side. He should have just stayed where he was, shouldn't he? The T124, is he still going to be in the same position, or is he going to come around to get him? Bit of everyone's cheering him on. Everyone's cheering him on in the chat. He even says in the chat, dude, I'm nervous, I'm sorry. I'm on 7 kills, 5,529 damage. It's a ranked battle. He knows he's got the top score, so if he loses, he'll still get a chevron, and if he wins, he'll get 2. 7 kills, 5,500 damage done. 1612 assisted damage waiting for the T124. Is the T124 going to come this way? I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, if we saw the T124 go for the cap. We know he's a one-shot, but the T124 could quite possibly one-shot XVM CamoNet in his Super Conqueror. Once again, as far as the rewards go, it's premium time. Bonds is the big one, and of course boosters and all that kind of jazz for each rank. Now the ranks start, if you get 1 chevron, you get to rank 1, then if you get 2, you get to rank 2, and then it's 2 chevrons to get to the lower ranks. I think when it gets higher, I think it gets a little bit higher up. Call me a noob for not researching that before I started recording this video. But we're pretty engrossed in this one. 14-14 to score. 7 kills to XVM CamoNet from Fed Up Clan. 5,500 damage. 1612 assisted damage. We know he's not going to get any more assisted damage because there's no one left. And the T124 goes back to his own base, possibly thinking that XVM CamoNet may try to cap him out. He's down to 71 hit points. Goes unspotted. Loses, gets a damaged ammo rack. 6 shells remaining. 14-14 is the score. Less than 3 minutes to go. 5,500 damage done. He knows where the T124 is. I really thought the T124 might have gone for XVM CamoNet's cap and maybe hidden, maybe tried to hide around this rock if XVM CamoNet had have gone for him. Just because of where, where was he? It was up around here. So it probably may be easier for him to go back there rather than cross all that open land with XVM CamoNet up on this aircraft carrier. Case of hurry up and wait now. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left on the clock. XVM CamoNet from FDUP Fed Up Clan is getting ready to hopefully carry this one. I'm not sure what the T124 is thinking. The T124 should be thinking XVM CamoNet is a one-shot for me. He knows they're both going to be reloaded. The T124, imagine also that he would be thinking Super Conqueror is firing AP. Why would he be firing AP when he's a one-shot? Who knows, especially towards the end of the game. 7 kills to XVM CamoNet. Like I said earlier, each rank, you go up, you get chevrons, you gain ranks, goes up to rank 15, and then after rank 15, you get individual rankings for different tanks. If you can get, that's why it goes for 4 weeks. The season. Now his first aid kit, or his repair kit, I should say, has been come off the recharge, so he's ready to go. 1.5 minutes remaining on the clock. Looking for vision on the T124. He's going to have to go sooner or later. The T124, the fact that he's gone back to the red flag tells me is definitely not going to push the cap. He's just going to camp it and maybe, I don't know if you, I'm certain that you don't get anything more for a draw than you would for a loss. So, mate, you really should risk it for the biscuit, right? I'm sure the T124's teammates they're possibly going off in chat. The chat has been active for XVM CamoNet. 1 minute to go. There's the 1 minute siren. The clock is going down. T124. Might be tempted to put 1 or 2 blind shots in there. You never know your luck in the big city. 50 seconds remaining. XVM CamoNet flying up the ranks in ranked battles. 5,500 damage done. 1612 assisted damage. Now, of course, these ranked battles are going for every server. All servers have got them. The European server, North American server. This is from the North American server. The Australian and the Asian servers have both got ranked battles going as well. He's looking around. 30 seconds remaining. Where is this tank? Don't tell me this is going to be a draw. Don't tell me, Stewie, what are you doing putting up a replay? Is this going to be a draw? Is he going to fight him? 20 seconds. We'll know in 20 seconds one way or the other. Or will we? Should we just pause it? No, we won't. Don't be stupid. Who would do something like that? 7 kills, 5,500 damage, 1612 assisted damage. Looking for the T110E4. You might as well go for it with 9 seconds remaining. I reckon I would have gone for it before. There he is. He's found him. He's got his side. 3 seconds back on the clock. 8th kill. Would have been a Radley had it not been a ranked game. And wow, what can I say about that? What a finish. Some might say it was more arse than class, but it was an ace tanker. You can get ace tankers in ranked battles. In fact, I think I might have aced, what was it? Oh, it was another tank in, I think it was the TVPT 5051 in a previous season of ranked battles. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for XVM Camonet from Fed Up Clan. 5,600 damage exactly. 8 kills, 1536 base experience. You fired 35 shots, 27 hit, 18 penetrated. Plenty of assisted damage as well. Cost him a packet with a standard account, 73,000 credits down the tubes. Would have been 2 chevrons for that one, finishing top by XP, finishing top by damage as well. And there's a T57 Heavy. This is what I talk about. The T57 Heavy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He wouldn't have got anything for that game. He would not have got a chevron. That's the thing. When you're in a heavy tank, this is something I've found with the ranked battles. Playing a heavy tank like the Super Conqueror, doing what XVM Camonet did, getting onto like a ridgeline where you can stay hull down. It's got that awesome turret which is going to bounce anything that gets thrown at it. You get your spotting, you get some block damage, although XVM Camonet didn't block any damage in that game. That's a little bit unusual for the Super Conqueror. But getting up close and personal, spotting tanks, getting some assisted damage, I've found I've had some really good games in it. So hopefully you're enjoying ranked battles. It's tier 10 only. If you get up to rank 15, the rewards are well worth it. Plenty of bonds up for grabs. And look, who knows what bonds are going to be able to buy in the future, but surely it's worth getting them, right? Anyway, thank you very much for the replay, XVM Camonet. You can often see him hanging around on my Twitch and my Discord channel. Links down below. Don't forget we do have all the giveaways for August. The horse's birthday, 1st of August was the horse's birthday, and of course Wargame is 20th birthday this month, and September, spring is coming to Australia, so hopefully that'll bring some good weather and some good gameplay. Thanks again for the replay, XVM Camonet. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and see you all next time.